So hot today. Ugh. Hi guys! So today is going to be a Fantasy Friday, and today I've chosen a book called Scarlet by A.C. Gaughen. And unfortunately I don't have the book with me, but I'll put a picture somewhere in this vicinity. It's a retelling basically of Robin Hood. It's about a girl called Scarlet. Except nobody really knows she's a girl. She is Will Scarlet, who if you who I think he is the knave in Alice in Wonderland. Not entirely sure. Anyway, a prominent character in the Merry Men, Robin Hood's Merry Men. And the thing is, nobody knows that Will Scarlet is actually a girl, except for Robin Hood and his very close Merry Men people. Everybody else knows this girl as Will. She pretends to be a boy, she throws knives, and she helps it. She's a thief. She's the one who taught them how to steal, so they could help the townspeople. And the idea of this retelling is that Robin Hood is the actual heir to the town, of the land and everything. Except Prince John does some stuff and kind of exiled him and kind of rules the town at the moment. And until King Richard returns from conquering the Holy Land, which he won't until he conquers Jerusalem, they have to live in this kind of hellish world where Robin and his merry men struggle to find food and gold and all those sort of things to help the townspeople pay their taxes, because they get taxed quite heavily by Prince John. Yeah, so that's what the story follows, and it's just kind of their adventures as they try to sort out their town, and I guess it's that underground revolution type thing as well. They're kind of biding their time until they can really enact some change. Well, that's what the book is about, and quite frankly, I did not enjoy this book. I really didn't. I actually did not finish this book because I am one of those people who believe that if it's not a good book, there's no point wasting your time finishing it. I did, however, read about halfway through just to make sure I got enough of the story to be able to give you guys a review of what I think and whether or not it actually deserved for me to kind of just not like it. Just to really submit the fact that I didn't like it. And I read the ending as well, so I know things. I did like the whole idea of the story, but what really annoyed me was actually Scarlet, who is the protagonist. Everything's from her point of view, and she just came off as this really angry, moody, angsty teenager, and she's supposed to be 18, so she's not supposed to be that moody. She just came off really just defensive, unreasonably defensive and unbearable, and just so focused on the fact that she's the only girl, and she thinks that the rest of the guys are just treating her differently because she's a girl, that sort of thing. Instead of using it to her advantage and that sort of thing, she takes it as an insult. And I understand that, but what I think Scarlet as a character doesn't understand is that they see her as a girl, but also as one of them. And for them, that is family. So of course they gotta care about shit. Of course they don't want her to go out alone into the prison to try and rescue some people. Of course they don't want her to do that by herself. They wouldn't want one of themselves doing it by themselves. She's very angry, pissed off at the world, and so she's got quite a cynical point of view. And to read that from it's really annoying. It's really draining to read that sort of thing, especially if she's constantly like that. There's no light at the end of the tunnel for her. The other thing is actually, I think it's written fairly well. Scarlet is a street rat, I guess, a thief. She actually came from London, so she's kind of got this, I guess, Cockney accent going on. You can really hear it in your head as you're reading it, which is great, but it also means that the story is written in such a way that seems very, I guess, disjointed in a way. The grammar's not quite there. It's a little bit strange to read, but it's only like that for that authenticity of, I guess, a way a street rat would speak. So I did appreciate that from the author, that kind of authentic feel to the character. Just adds a little bit more to it, and I did enjoy that part. It's just Scarlet herself was a really annoying character for me to read, and I can't finish a book if I really hate the main character, which was unfortunate because I was excited to read this book. There are a couple of really good plot twists in here. It's a I guess, fairly fast-paced adventure novel. So, you know, it's kind of good. But because I really could not stand Scarlet so much, because I didn't understand why she hated the world so much. And she was so defensive and so bratty for an 18-year-old. Especially for a street rat who's supposed to, I guess, be more mature than that, you know? You know, you lived on the streets. You're supposed to have grown up too fast or something. But I didn't get that from her. So I just felt like she wasn't acting her age in a way. Especially when they introduced the character. They introduced her as like in a kind of a special snowflake kind of way. And you get that in the first like 2 paragraphs of the book. So like if you don't know, I don't know how else to describe it. It's just, she's very like, oh, I'm one of a kind. Nobody else out there like me. No one else could do the things that I could do, sort of mentality, and it's just really annoying. Rambling on a little bit, but anyway, I don't know, it's my opinion. I mean, if I was younger, maybe I'd like this book more, but I couldn't stand her, so just really did not connect with the character, the protagonist at all, and I just couldn't continue reading because of that, which is, again, sad, but that's life. So because of that, I would put this in my... Oh, where would I put this? I think I would actually put this in my bad pile. I definitely think some of you should pick it up and give it a go. I definitely think it's worth it. But because I hated the character so much, it's a bad book for me. I really did not enjoy reading this book, and I really only pushed through so that I knew enough of the story so that I could tell you why I didn't like it so much and that sort of thing. Yeah, I would say it's a bad book. But there are some good points about it, which is why it's not, oh my god, do not pick this up ever. So if you like the story of Robin Hood, if you like those kind of fairy tale retellings, definitely pick this up. It's quite unique, and I think you'll really enjoy the plot twist. So I do think it'd be worth it if you already like Robin Hood and his story, I guess. It is worth reading if you're into that. Otherwise, I probably would not recommend it too much. Maybe just pick it up and read the first couple of paragraphs, and if you hate Scarlet like the way I did, don't read it, because she doesn't get any better. Not really. So that's the end of this review, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys did like this book and you thought maybe like I was unfair to Scarlet, let me know. Maybe I didn't think about it the way you did. If you got any other books that you want us to read, definitely let us know about that, either on here in a comment or, you know, through Tumblr. I don't think you need an account to send us a message, so you can always do that, and just hit that subscribe button. I mean, we're kind of quirky book reviewers, and this is just something we like to do for fun. So if you like seeing these kind of reviews and that sort of thing, hit that review button, subscribe button. I'm getting tongue-tied. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.